Souza made that production.
A world of light and dark, I hope you find your way. There's demons playing their part, but angel lights display. We all came here, we choose to fight, no fear, won't lose. Wake people up from the snooze and the lies they tell in the news. We are not amused, here's what we can do. Wake people up with the music. Your energy, they try to use it. With sense, yeah, I diffuse it. Much more than you can see. Tune in your mind and soul to the spiritual warfare EP. Much more than you can see. Tune in your mind and soul to the spiritual warfare EP. Much more than you can see. Tune in your mind and soul to the spiritual warfare EP. Flowmadic and Michael the Souza.
Come with the bars and the style of a devilish shooter. So much ammo that I hold in my computer. It's about time we align with the new stuff. Use us. The vibe that you hold in your mind manifests in a time where collective consciousness gonna stop this loose hunt. Energy you're holding is powerful. When we remember that, you take your soul back and we watch this tower fall. If you ever see that devil, please don't look back and you might just feel scared. Fear is false evidence appearing real, so open your mind, you will see this spiritual warfare.
Much more than you can see. Tune in your mind and soul to the spiritual warfare EP. Much more than you can see. Tune in your mind and soul to the spiritual warfare EP. Much more than you can see. Tune in your mind and soul to the spiritual warfare EP. Much more than you can see. Tune in your mind and soul to the spiritual warfare EP.
Fire is a force of nature and can cause massive, rapid destruction. But for me, it is a driving force.
Michael Souza made that production.
Far inside, fuel that's sending me up to the sky. Conscious sound, not gonna die. Got so many questions, man, I like why. Gonna open my eyes, all three of them you just gotta try. If you want a slice of the pie, move your mind to the love, to the light. Got a fire inside and it keeps on burning. Spiritual XP that man are earning. Came for a purpose, came for some learning. Yeah, I got that and the wheel keeps turning. Guarantee of life is changing, I'm gonna fulfill my deed, yeah, that is for certain. Guarantee of life is changed, so don't hold on. Gotta let go, breathing deep to the moment now. Give thanks for your breath that feeds your life, it's a sacred sound. Grab that power that you hold in yourself and bun this Babylon system down. Pick up your crown, transmute that feeling when you're receiving nothing but pain for slaving away for the system. Sat there wondering how. Don't mind that, cause CRC exposing it now. We're all gonna dig real deep, expose all the lies and deceit. The way that we live is not fine by me. My fire inside gonna burn them up, soon you'll see. Fire inside, fuel that's sending me up to the sky. Conscious sound, not gonna die. Got so many questions, man, I like why. Gonna open my eyes, all three of them you just gotta try. If you want a slice of the pie, move your mind to the love, to the light.
Got a fire inside and it keeps on burning. Open to knowledge on the earth returning. Focused in mind, gotta keep on learning. Fixed up on a plane, I can't feel it turning. Nope. Fixed, stable, separate myths and fables. Elevate gifts, reconnect like cable. Generate shift, this collective's able. Flip that table. For the truth unveil, the truth can't fail. We move like troops on a ship that sails. Balance the scales, heart the same weight as a feather prevails. Enemies wonder, be tucking their tails. Coffins are chock full of nails. Inside of you it's holy grail, like Odin, the power of hell. Father. And while I'm hailing power, standing in light to the dark devour, I can bring force like a lightning shower. Doing what's right, heal the world, it's ours. And while I'm hailing power, standing in light to the dark devour, I can bring force like a lightning shower. Doing what's right, heal the world, it's ours.
Fire inside, fuel that's sending me up to the sky. Conscious sound, not gonna die. Got so many questions, man, I like why. Gonna open my eyes, all three of them you just gotta try. If you want a slice of the pie, move your mind to the love, to the light. Love to the light, it's that time. Everybody waking up, everybody shining. Now we're in line with perfect timing. Conscious bars won't ever stop. Search for the truth, look deep for the plot. You think that I lost mine, but guess what? They took your land, that's the true definition of losing the plot. Set it right now, man, I'm setting it off. You know I don't conform like a tick in the box. So when I come round here, bringing the lot, I got a big bag of knowledge for the people I got. Keeping it hot, pressure on the paper, writing it off. Sometimes when I'm writing I gotta back off, cause the paper gets hot when I'm flaming the lot. Fire inside, fuel that's sending me up to the sky. Conscious sound, not gonna die. Got so many questions, man, I like why. Gonna open my eyes, all three of them you just gotta try. If you want a slice of the pie, move your mind to the love, to the light.
In a world so full of lies, there's a veil over our eyes. We all fail if nobody tries to illuminate the disguise. The disguise of the people in power, they ain't even people, that's deep, they devour. Like blood sacrifice and organ harvest, working for demiurge with energy harness. Because humans are powerful creatures, hold a great charge like a battery's features. Electrical anatomy, the strategy's deeper. To harvest loose, give it back to the leader. Dark, your favourite idol takes part. If they cover one eye, best believe it's a start. Then they're throwing up hand signs, Masonic arch. Black and white checkerboard in between pillars. We wrote a heavy tune, no filler. How would they feel if the hero's a killer? Put them all on ice like the food in the chiller. Tunes like this, they don't get realer.
It don't get realer than this. Most guys they be chatting their shit while there's devilish forces coming for your kids. You ain't gonna mention this, cause you don't know the power that's sitting within. You wanna ride, do you know what it takes to be peddling this? I got my guide by my side, filling my ink. Multi-dimensional pen, it's a sword and I'm ready to swing. From the dark to the light, there's a cool and a new plan. He told me I'm a conscious hit, set for the plan. Won't leave them intact, devilish forces left in a bin bag. Check your fibre, your soul they will snatch. Because humans are good catch, there's a spiritual war. See that light, take your blind down, travel from the dark
to the light, we'll illuminate. We can live our lives in a lucid state. We can save ourselves from a gruesome fate. It ain't too late. From the dark to the light, we'll illuminate. We can live our life in a lucid state. We can save ourselves from a gruesome fate. It ain't too late. Illuminate your mind, illuminate your mind. Dark into the light, illuminate your mind, illuminate. The system profits from sickness, life is a business. Look around reality, tell me what is this? Hard to see light in the state of the world in a spiritual war. I believe we can win this.
Win this, you're gonna witness light workers, warlocks and witches, holding the vibration of the new earth. It's about time we alchemize all the dark and the sickness.
Light workers got the dark on a hit list, exposing the truth, composing the booths and a message to you.
Fleet black blue code on a tune 432. Ask yourself what side do you choose?
See it clear in the vision, my division won't lose. Television is a villain, filling minds with the news.
Doesn't matter how they move, we be doing what we do. We be stepping from the dark
into the light, illuminate your mind, illuminate your mind. Dark into the light, illuminate your mind, illuminate your mind. Dark into the light, illuminate your mind, illuminate your mind. Dark into the light, illuminate your mind, illuminate your mind. I feel the system's telling me lies, yep, all the time, wolves in a sheep's disguise. Following the rules would not be wise. Once you realize these guys have eyes, on another prize, our freedom into control with a promise of safety to lead them. Don't go giving away your rights to the darkness. Fear is the energy that feeds them. You can't believe them, never tell lies. So much practice, so many tries over their lives. To all the darkest deeds have ties. Hands in with market, demons rise. Start all the wars and they fund both sides. Don't give a fuck how many people dies. Burn the flag of freedom, but it still flies. I'll always be the soul that defies. Life wasn't supposed to be this way. All of the evil in life, they prey on the weakness, try to lead them astray. And I pray to see the day, I know it will come. All of the evil we will overcome. Everybody realize they are one in the dark, get blazed by the light of the sun.
Blazed by the light of the sun, dark forces run. Everybody overcome that fear, that's that food they want. Protect your mind, rule number one. See them guys, they control everyone with fake money and military guns. Walk that trail, who's feeding the funds? A few families, now I just wanna ask, are you done yet? Say bye-bye and they won't return like a sunset. Raise that energy up, now there's no stress. They want that three-course meal, I don't consent. Nope, I don't consent. Take my light to the dark with my content. These guys pulling them lies, yeah, we're on them. Collective consciousness gonna stop them.
Life wasn't supposed to be this way. All of the evil in life, they prey on the weakness, try to lead them astray. And I pray to see the day, I know it will come. All of the evil we will overcome. Everybody realize they are one, and the dark get blazed by the light of the sun. Blazed by the light of the sun, change form of the sky when the night has begun. Wage war on the lights of the night, everyone our right to be free on the land that we're on. They say we have to pay these taxes daily, so the masses can live safely. But the fact is that shit's mainly for buying weapons and controlling the mainstream. Things ain't quite how they may seem, time to wake from the daydream. No more sleeping, playtime's over, evil's creeping, best you know the way to protect yourself like a spiritual soldier. The light team of life enrolled you, standing strong like a mighty boulder. That's really a chip from a titan shoulder.
Stand on the side of a mountain, but really it's an ancient tree. Ancient wisdom flow through the spiritual sights, now the wisdom flow through me. Put my palm on an 8-ton stone, now I'm grounded, roots deep into the scene. Look to the past, ain't gotta look far, we have godlike technology. It's been stolen, time that we get it back, get down to the facts, open your mind. You know that you're in a trap, we can't get us out, it's that time. I don't do what I do for the likes of the views, I do it to open up your mind. I don't do what I do for the likes of the views, I do it to expose them lies.
Life wasn't supposed to be this way. All of the evil in life, they prey on the weakness, try to lead them astray. And I pray to see the day, I know it will come. All of the evil we will overcome. Everybody realize they are one, and the dark get blazed by the light.
How is God and freedom more controversial than drugs, sex, partying for all you upcoming artists? These labels, these distribution companies, they don't give a damn about your health, your spirit, beliefs. They only care about lining their pockets and using you to do that.
This industry is full of wickedness, black magic, evil frequencies. I hope that you can witness this. When we unite, we will finish this. When we unite, we will send them back to where they came from. Jump in an ice bath, pump some weights, better know that I keep my mind strong. Ready for the war, ready for the devilish force, yeah that's my forte. Spiritual foreplay, devilish force, I'm knocking at your doors mate. Flowmadic, Michael to Souza, MC Wordz on a beat, that's heat. Mainstream artists all wanna arsenic, selling their souls for the P. I'll drop your skull and then cross these bones. Got about 4, 3, 2 ways that I'll be sending you home. Don't wanna invite me to the banquet, cause they know that I know. They know that I know that I'm sent here to send tunes to your dome. Fuck that negative bullshit, not gonna fall for it. Third eye open, it won't ever close. Man, I rise with the team, CRC gonna balance them scales, then we prevail, musically getting us out of the hell. I'm not gonna be lured into a contract already signed, man, I fight for the light. It's clear to see so many have lost their mind, sacrificing time, sacrificing life. This industry is run by the devil, that's why. This industry is full of wickedness, black magic, evil frequencies. I hope that you can witness this. When we unite, we will finish this.
Finish it when? Finish it now, give way to the old, make way for the new. Western civilization is brainwashed, wait just, let me explain on a tune. Light to the dark is a full-blown trade-off, they get paid off, fame is abused. Then their tune gets played on a radio, vocal spell sent straight to the youth. Making a youth, thinking a way different to before they heard that music. Media focusing deeper on sex and shanks, hardcore drug usage. Melody should be an art, vocals uplifting, therapeutic. Children listening, feel them glistening, not if the lyricist is deluded. Conscious lyricism is transmuted, I'll tap mute on a tune by gangs. Conscious rapper community, rapping is suiting me, that's told you my plan. Rap is amazing if done right, but why do they lie like scams? Messages enter developing minds, it could be the formula for better man. Talking of liars in rap, most other music genres are not true, based on a negative vibe in tune with subliminal messages given in pop tunes. Once you reach that stage, you've sold your soul and the devil has got you. Right in your face, won't say no name, but just like going on stage in a devilish costume.
This industry is full of wickedness, black magic, evil frequencies. I hope that you can witness this. When we unite, we will finish this.
The whole place wicked like witches, musical business, industry sickness, dark and twisted. Notice celebrity clones and switches onto the frequencies of mischief. 440 hertz enlisted, black magic and the arts are mystic. Subconsciously programming your mind, and you probably missed it. Day after day, radio plays inside of your brain, material gain inside of your brain. The radio plays day after day, material gains. The radio plays inside of your brain, day after day, material gains. They say to be chasing ethereal planes is the space I'm facing, moving free of my step, no tracing. Conscious thoughts every day I'm placing. A monstrous force here needs be erasing. Standing strong with our light, we face him, heartbeat racing. Wicked with power I hold, restricted in love disconnected from soul. The money, the riches, the gold. Only illusion world you control, it will all be dissolved. All gets dissolved like ego, see how deep we go. Inside the lines connect to light minds, I'm cerebral. Dr. X ain't got a thing upon me though. Power of mind amplified when I breathe so. Spiritual warfare as above so below. The power of light will win the battle of a dark I've seen so. And that's cause we know.
This industry is full of wickedness. Black magic, evil frequencies. I hope that you can witness this. When we unite, we will finish 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 this.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and in a world we can't see.
Michael Souza made that production.
They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. There's a choice that we make. Wake for the day and don't give in to the pain. Negative archon standing there with an empty plate. Temptation is a devilish game. Lower nature attached to the mental frame. I do my best to remain conscious when I reach this place. Not gonna say I don't feel this way, we move anyway. Negative thoughts, we move anyway. Tears on my face, we move anyway. No emotion could stop what I say. Tap into the Roman side of my psyche, now we scared them away. Today is the day you hear what I say, but really I'm a mirror to ignite that flame. Light up like the stars in the dark that we're shining again. Watch this pen, key to unlock you from imprisonment. It's time, new earth rising again.
New earth rising again. View that in my eyes, bring to life with a pen. Knew I was wise since the age of 10. Asked too many wise, found the lies and then realised life is a balancing act. Yin yang, up and down, white and black. Bring that positive mindset back. Don't create life from a place of lack. Your thoughts are a magnet. Be mindful, if you don't want it in your life, don't speak it. There's levels to climb in the game of life. I will greet the heights as I reach it.
They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens.
They're not gonna win this spiritual war. Convict with words like lyrical law. Not sure why you look quizzical for. We trained for the fight where before we were born. Took an oath for the light, these words were sworn. Even if the flesh from our body is torn, I'll come back full of light like a new day dawn. Ready to even the score. They're not gonna win this war cause we are. They're not gonna win this war cause I am. Negative forces, Archonic warship. Shoot your best shot at the team, go try and prevent the inevitable. You were destined to fall, you were never defeated, defiant. Even though you're standing tall when our backs to the wall. It was David who killed the Goliath, yo.
They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Look way back when I was a kid. Saw this vision, my life that I live. Code run deep, you can't unplug this. I'm built for the war, test my shit. Negative archon shake when I spit. There's a truth you can feel, you can't deny this. Like reptiles hide in the fourth dimension. Give them love, that's a path to ascension. I set this path in the ninth dimension. God gave me a sword to relieve this tension. Never gonna stop, never gonna back down, never gonna flop. Look that devil in the eye like what? I created you, now the love I choose gonna rise on top. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens. They're not gonna win, they're not gonna win. Spiritual warfare, that's my thing. Round up all of the kings and the queens.
I am.
Michael Souza made that production.
Listen. Open your heart and listen. Feel it. After me. I am the power, I am the peace. I am the love that I release. I play my part every time I speak to manifest life in front of me. I call upon life and light. I spread that round to each. Everybody and soul from the heights to the deep. I wake the minds that remain asleep. I know what I'm here living for. I came to win this spiritual war. Win this spiritual war. I know what I'm here living for. I came to win this spiritual war, win this spiritual war. I feel the power, I feel the peace, I feel the love that I release. I play my part every time I speak to manifest life in front of me. I know the power, I know the peace, I know the love that I release. I play my part every time I speak to manifest life in front of me. I know what I'm here living for. I came to win this spiritual war, win this spiritual war. I know what I'm here living for. I came to win this spiritual war. And so it is done.
So it is done right now. So it is done right now. I decide in my mind how it's all gonna end. I decide how my life pans out. So it is done right now. So it is done right now. I decide in my mind how it's all gonna end. I decide how my life pans out. I decide how the spiritual warfare is gonna end. Manifest life with the ink in my pen. Bigger than you think, they try to pretend this world ain't run by the evilest men. But the 5D awaits, we need to align our minds. I am powerful, I'm manifesting change for the humankind. We are the generation that will rise and stop this evil force. We are the ones that will all come together, say no, won't live this way no more. We are the one, we are the truth. Musically planted seeds in the booth. I know how it's all gonna end. I'm a channel with the pen been sent just to tell you they're not gonna win.
I know what I'm here living for. I came to win this spiritual war, win this spiritual war. I know what I'm here living for. I came to win this spiritual war. And so it is done.